Hello everyone, welcome to Desire Gaming. This video is going to show you all of my favourite KO lineups on Ascent. This includes KO's knife, molly, and if you stay towards the end, I'll show you 2 deadly pot flashes that your teammates will definitely thank you. To save your time, I have timestamped this video as best as I can. However, I do recommend checking out our community lineup spreadsheet. Yes, that's right, I said spreadsheet. This can be found in the description of this video. It's a spreadsheet that contains links to images to quickly help you find that lineup, and it has all the agents and all the maps all in one place. If you gain any value from this video, I'd appreciate if you could drop a like and subscribe. Maybe give me some feedback, as this is my first video on this channel. Okay, to start this off, we're on A site, and this is a knife to get information on A main. So if you stand right here and you line up with your hood there, throw the knife, it should land in a spot that the enemy team can't actually destroy because of this barrier, and it pretty much covers all of the range for A main. If people are lurking, it gets them back here. From B site, if you're playing B defense and you want to know if people are lurking towards A, simply line up your grenade right there on the screen, throw the knife, and this will land in a very similar spot, giving you the same result. This is a knife from CT onto A site to get you information. You want to line up your hood just where mine is, right here. Throw the knife, and this will cover A site to get information if you're attacking, and it also grabs heaven as well. This is extremely good to throw early round, because when you throw it, by the time you've got control of A main, the knife's just landed. Therefore, you've got information, and the enemy team can't use you till for about 5 seconds as you're entering site, which is perfect. Playing on B site now, if you want to get information on B lobby, stand where I'm standing, and just line up your grenade where mine is. Throw the knife, and this will land right here on the roof. Now if you want to attack B site and get a knife onto B, use this little edge to line up with your crosshair right at the top of this window. Throw the knife, and this will land directly onto the center of this roof. This will clear majority of the site. Now from defender's spawn to B, if you're rotating from A, quickly jump on this little ledge. Make sure you're in the center of it. Line up your molly or your grenade with this corner of the building where the arrow is. Throw the knife, and that will land right at the back of boat, clearing majority of the site. Now to get a molly onto default as a defender, so if the enemy team is pushing onto B and you're rotating from A and they're about to start planting, put your ult where mine is. There's an arrow on the screen, and you want to jump and throw. Now I know jump throws are not very accurate, however there's a lot of room for error on this because it lands on the box. This prevents people from planting close, and it makes them, readjust, and you might get some damage on them. This is a molly from mid-market to B. If the enemy team has got the spike down, most of the time they play boathouse. So what you want to do is line up here, throw your grenade, and this will land at the back of boat, clearing this little archway. It gives you some time to get onto site and not worry about people peeking this. Now from defender spawn to A default plan, or roughly generator, you want to stand in this corner. This is great for when you're rotating and you know they're on site, and simply line up your grenade where mine is. And this is again a jump throw. It's not that hard to do. There's a little bit of room for error. Just want to throw at the max height you can get, and this should land right off the gen onto default. Now from attacker side, from A lobby, if you've got the bomb down on default, simply stand in the middle of this box right here, just as best as you can, and just line up your crosshair with this arrow. And normally I like to just go a little bit higher, just about there. Again, there's a bit of room for error with this. Simply throw your grenade, you don't have to jump, and this will land right on the corner where the default is. Now for a molly from A lobby to A rafters, simply stand in this corner right here, line up your bottom of your knife where mine is on the screen, and then you want to jump throw. Now this should land in A rafters, making it really easy to enter site. The enemy team still can peek from here, just be aware of that, but they have to peek really close, so you technically get an advantage on them. Now from B lobby to mid market, in this corner right here, pull out your molly and line it exactly where mine is on the screen. and then jump and throw, possibly at the max height if you can. And this molly should block market off. If you can get a smoke as well, that would be great. That way the enemy team will definitely not push through that. Okay, now time for 2 deadly pop flashes that I like to use on defense. Starting on B site, you want to stand on this door frame to mid market, and there is a common pop flash that everyone uses now where they aim at this rooftop and throw it for the window. Mine is based off that, but it's a little bit of an improvement. Push yourself right against this wall, aim your crosshair onto the roof. However, move it a little bit to the left because you want the flash to bounce off this wall, instantly flashing and popping right in the window frame so the team can't dodge it at all. Now, if you have some teammates that listen to you, get them to stand here at the start of the round and tell them to push straight away. They push into main. By the time they get there, the flash has popped and the enemy team can't avoid it, and you've got some free kills. Okay, for the second pop flash, this is now on A site defense. Ideally, if you've got a teammate, just get them to stand here and look down and tell them to wait till your flash pops, and then you can swing out. Stand in this corner right here. I like to do the first lineup that I showed in this video with the knife, and then pull out my flash, aim roughly around this square here. You are going to be sprinting when you do this, so it's going to be hard to do, but after about 2 seconds of sprinting, try to throw in the center of that, and it will bounce and flash straight around the corner. Then your team can swing out and get them kills. This is what it looks like. And again,